Not getting away, not getting along.
All right, Dolores Smith is first. All right. Michelle, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Gloria, hello. Good afternoon to you. It's supposed to be good night, but it's good evening. Robert Richards is on. Good evening to you. Going through. Hey Paige, how you doing?
So what is that?
Hello. Hey, y'all go ahead. I'm on Friday Night Live. I'll try to join in with you.
Should go to it.
Lavoria, hello. Terry Jenkins is on with
So
us.
it's the same one, so it changed the
See, you never know what time it all happens. Linda Frazier, good evening to you. Dr. Bertice Berry, you are very familiar with this space that I'm in. I hope you are doing well. P, how you doing, my man? Brittany, did you get this document? Did you get the document? Faye Green is on. I saw Faye yesterday. Marsha Scott, good afternoon to you. Thank you all so much for joining me. I was going outside for a minute. And hey, Lakeisha.
I gotta go to bed.
Okay, you got the package. All right. So you know what to do with it, Brittany, right? Just give my regrets. And you're very welcome. Hey, what's wrong with you? Dolores, I am enjoying this Friday. Doretha, good afternoon to you. Yes, it's called the Dr. Bertice Berry Life. I'm so glad to be with you all. I am so committed to this that I realized that I was going to be out of pocket.
I got it. It's my last one.
I was going to be out of pocket for a minute. And I could not allow, I would not allow the time to go by and me not be where I be doing what I do on Friday. Hey, Disha. I was not going to allow that to happen. So here we are on a Friday afternoon. Thank God it is Friday. I am so glad that it is Friday. As I said a couple of weeks ago, there was a movie, for those y'all old enough to remember, that said, hey Sandy, thank God. The name of the movie was Thank God It's Friday. I know some of y'all might remember it. That was with Donna Summer. Last Dance. Marjorie Young, our Maven of Small Business is on with us. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Flossie David is on. Joyce Wright has joined us.
Chad, did you see this?
Thank you so much. I am so glad that you all can join us. I know it's kind of hard to hear me. I don't want to be screaming. Okay? I'm trying to do what I can. Anyway, thank you all for joining us. This is going to be a somewhat truncated version of Friday Afternoon Live, and we're so glad that you can be here and be with us. while we are here. There was a piece of information that I had to get. Hey, Seconda. Good to see you. Let me see. Let me find one thing. Hey, I love you too, Patricia. Stacy Craig. Whoa. Talk about a blast from the past. Stacy Craig. I mean, that's growing up, Stacy Craig. Good to see you.
I don't know about two.
Do all the sneezing and stuff around. Do all the sneezing. You can't hear me very well. Try to move it a little closer. Matter of fact, I know, Tisha, I know. That's why I'm sitting here like, you know, you doing all this sneezing. Valerie Osborne, good to see you. Precious, good to see you. Let me see what I can do. Wait a minute. Stand by. I'm gonna try something right quick. I think I have the remedy, but then I can really talk. Like I really want to talk. So wait 1 minute. Wait 1 second. I'm gonna take this off for a minute. I'm gonna do this. Wait a minute. Watch this. All right, let's try this again. All right. Hopefully this is better. Can you hear me now? All right. I know. Look, y'all can't hear me, but y'all can hear the sneezing, right? Which is why, as for me in my house, still, I'm telling y'all, I will turn around and I will do this word here.
It'll be 5 o'clock. It'll be 5 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
Marvin, I am doing well. Angie James is on. I'm serious, look. I don't be playing with these folks and all of that. So, yeah, I understand allergies and other stuff too. So, I just want to make sure everybody's good, and everybody has an understanding of what the assignment is. So, let me look. So, I needed to make sure that we kept to our tradition. So, there we go. Wow, it's the Honorable Keandra Roll is on. Thank you for joining us. Oh yeah, I'm not playing with that. I keep them with me wherever I go, for real. But anyway, welcome to Friday afternoon live. But see, Bertice, they say they don't hear me. So if I put it on, they're not gonna be able to hear me. But anyway, we said we were gonna do it. So it's Friday afternoon live. I'm at an undisclosed location. Get ready to go outside for a few minutes. But of course, our responsibility is responsibility, and we are doing our Friday night live on Friday afternoon. And so Sweets can hear me. So I want you to know a couple of things. Well, first of all, y'all want to go ahead and just stick with our tradition? Let's stick with it. So first of all, we want you to like the page. We want you to share the page. Like the page, share the page. Like the page, share the page, right? Then, of course, let me get Kathy Middleton is on. Good to see you. Try and get it all straight. Let me get. Good afternoon, Carol. You can hear me. I mean, Retifa, you're right there. I want to put it on while, that's kind of like rude, right? I mean, like, seriously, it's like, she's like really, right? Just so she's like really, she's like right there. That close. That's why I didn't want to put the mask on, like right there, and then like looking at that. Anyway, Friday. It's Friday. Go ahead, and we're gonna do. Pastor Kenny Roche, thank you. Good to see you, sir, and thank you for what you do for us. Pastor Roche is one of our chaplains and responded to a really bad situation we had earlier this week. So thank you, Pastor, for all you do. I really can't get my stuff up like I usually do for whatever reason. I'm trying to see why. All right. I'm trying to get it fixed. I agree. I'm trying to be nice. Anyway, let's send some love out. I can't do it right now. Let's send some love out to our girl Tara. Tara Strong, hashtag. Tara Strong, 3 green apple hearts, and then a red heart. Camila, thank you for joining us. Hello, Michael. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Hey, my cousin, Brother Perry Mines. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. So, sending out some love to our girl Tara. We're sending out love to our Hey Lamb, to our Lupus warriors. That is 3 purple hearts and a red heart. Hashtag Lupus warriors. 3 purple hearts and 1 red heart. And then we have our multiple sclerosis warriors. Thank you, Michelle. Hashtag multiple sclerosis. Peaches! Peaches is on. Wow. Natasha Kelly, good evening to you. We have 3 orange hearts and a red heart. Thank you. Valerie hears me well in Metro Atlanta. I appreciate that. Again, so grateful for all of you joining me on a Friday afternoon. This is your Friday afternoon version of Friday Night Live. It is Friday night somewhere. Somewhere it's Friday night. And I'm in a different space, and so I wanted to make sure that I could get through and not break our streak. Lucille Bacon is on. Good to see you. So a couple of things I wanted to kind of talk about, and then I will be out of your way. First thing is, it's still been a rough week. Tomorrow our community will lay to rest. Miss Tina, who had a medical emergency connected with the shooting in Alberthorpe. We are still locking folks up. We're up to 4, and more might be coming. We're not playing. We're doing everything we can to make sure that those individuals who are engaged and involved, that they are brought to justice. And I appreciate all of you for what you have done. You have been calling us with tips. You call my office with tips. Peaches! Peaches! It's Peaches! And Sophia, hey Sophia. but you keep letting us know. And I want you all to know. Good to see you, Bill. You know, we're not playing. I mean, I talked about this earlier this week. You know, for those who are not doing the right thing, they need to be locked up. This is not new to us, right? Yeah, Michael. Of course, if you see Michael, I'm gonna speak to you and I'm gonna be nice to you. You know, but nonetheless, you know, we're hey, Mama Julia is on. We just make sure that we are not playing with people. We expect that we will apprehend them. We've been looking all over our community, and we're going to turn them over to a criminal justice system that will give them their day in court, and you know, we'll see where that goes. But my expectation is not only do we prosecute to the fullest extent of the law, we sentence to the fullest extent of the law. Gun violence has no place in our city, and if you choose to, what's up, Rick from Jones Street? If you are, you know, playing or doing gunplay or playing with a gun in the Savannah community, something needs to happen to you. Either the streets are going to get you, or the jail is going to get you, or the cemetery is going to get you. But either way, you're going to be got. If the jail gets you, you have another opportunity for life. And I am serious. I've talked about this before. We do have a parental responsibility ordinance, parental support and responsibility ordinance for parents that has been demonstrated cannot maintain reasonable control over their kids. I mean, I really want to make sure we look to see how this might be leveraged in a way. Now, again, this is not for most parents. Most parents are doing the very best they can, right? But I mean, y'all blaming me for stuff other people's children do, and I don't have not married kid. I have no child. But we do have to have a way for parents that are not exercising proper control of their children. We have to have something for parents that are not taking the required steps. If your kid is out all times of night, if your kid is bringing stolen stuff in the house, guns in the house, and you know about it, or you should know about it, then, you know, we need to maybe hold you responsible. Because obviously that child does not need to be in your custody. If not, I can let my mom come down and give you all some lessons, and my father, bless his soul, can show you how to cut that butt a little bit. But you know, I used to come home sometimes after clear blue skies, and everything in my room is just tossed out in the middle of the floor. She just did it. I mean, I had no such thing as privacy. They knew who my friends were. They had to approve of my friends. They had to approve of my whereabouts. They had to approve of the things that I was engaged in. And that was a reality. And if I had friends, my friends had to be approved by my parents who had to meet their parents. They ended up spending nights over people's houses and all that kind of stuff. It just was not happening. I mean, when I was a child, I hated it. I thought it was grossly unfair. I'm an older person now. I thank God for it. It kept me alive. It kept me out of those situations. So for those of you who are thinking, you know, that have those types of issues, I think that, you know, you need to consider there cannot be somebody who lives in your house and breathes your air and eats your food, and you can't tell them what to do. And again, I talked about it. We have plenty of community resources. We have the front porch. We have juvenile court. We have DFACS. We have all of those things. But you know, the bottom line is, if you live in my house and you can't talk about it, the reality is, then, you know, if you can't control your kid, then why should we try to control your kid? then we're gonna hold you responsible. So look at hey, Chris at Jones Street. So I got Rick on and I got Chris from Jones Street on. So that is something we are taking seriously. Looking at the legal issues of it, as you know, we have never been afraid to be able to go the extra mile when it comes to protecting our citizens, and we're not going to start now. We're not going to stop now. So we want to show you absolutely right. My parents didn't become my friends until I grew up. To be honest with you, I couldn't stand them growing up. I couldn't stand them. I couldn't stand them. They got on my nerves. I mean, all the time. All up in my business. You know, I'm liking some girls. They had to know who it was. My mother set up my prom date for the 6th grade. She set up my prom date for the 8th grade. I think she set up my prom date for high school. Next thing I know, she's like, this is your prom date. Now, the girl I wanted to take, I mean, that was just out the window. She picked who my prom date was, which I thought was kind of messed up. She said, I'm paying, I'm picking. And so, I had no money, so, hey, Catherine Grant. So, you know what? Tough love raises strong kids. So, we want those of you who are doing tough love, get your kids engaged, get them involved. Kids never want to do too much of anything. I mean, I wanted to sit around and chill out. Chilling out gets you in trouble. It gets you in trouble when you just chilling doing nothing. I mean, hey, Monia from Ruin Thai. I ate at Ruin Thai this week. But, I did not have a choice. I was going to be involved, and that was what it was all about. And so that was what was important for us to be able to be engaged. So, I mean, again, I was saying before, I was a Cub Scout, I was a Weblo, I was a Boy Scout, I was in karate, I was in the baseball league. I mean, all of these things. I was in church activities, every church youth group, I was in it. I had to go. I didn't have a decision point to make to say whether I wanted to go somewhere or wanted to do something. I didn't have that. I didn't have that. And you know what? It kept me busy. And so we need our parents. I've talked with Parent University. They are a great resource in our community to help parents. And so we'll get them on to talk about what Parent University does. But parents that need help, I get it. That's why I didn't have any kids. I didn't want to be responsible for nobody. But parenting does not come with it doesn't come with a rule book. It doesn't come with a book telling you how to do it. The greatest parents are parents who learn. Today we were over in Tremont Park, where we talked about the love of a woman who raised 12 children of her own and then raised 14 foster kids, 16 foster kids. I mean, that's what this is all about. And this is how we build community. We build community with, hey, Linda Wilder Bryant, we build community with young people that have a healthy respect. And it has to be fear before it's respect. So, however we can do it, we are going to do it. Good to see Barbara Askew on. So I wanted to talk about that. Second thing I wanted to talk about, really important. Hey, Nicole, we have, all right, see Deborah. Deborah, if you want to, send me an inbox about Troop 210. I will tell you Boy Scouts builds character. Troop 210, Wednesdays 5 to 7. We want to have more Boy Scouts. Help teach them character to our young people. I will tell you this, that your cell phone cannot teach you character. There's no app that can teach you character. Character comes from being able to engage and be taught by people, by caring people. There are more of us on the good side than are on the bad side. And I'm just tired of seeing so many young people engaged in all kinds of stuff. You know, where are they getting the guns from? Right. So good to see the Honorable Linda Wilder Bryant from District 3 of the Savannah City Council. Good to see Stephanie Magwood on her quest as well. Good to see Bishop Matthew Odom. Good to see you, sir. And that package has been delivered to the baby girl. So she has it. So the Troop 210 will be the YMCA on May Street every Wednesday. Amy wants to know about the horse and carriage vote. It was not a vote scheduled for yesterday, Amy. The law is that when we have an ordinance change, you have what's called two readings. So you have two opportunities for it to be on the public record. Now, council could, if everyone agrees, make the first reading be considered the second, and its ordinance placed upon its passage and pass. But it was just on for first reading. So, hey, Kim, so people were mad and upset. But the fact was that, it was only for first reading. There's such thing as a public hearing. So it was on the agenda for first reading, but that did not come with a public hearing. A public hearing has to be advertised. And we did not advertise a public hearing, therefore we could not have a public hearing. I got up at the very beginning of the meeting and said, we didn't have a public hearing scheduled, but one is scheduled for August the 14th. So anybody who wants to come and express their feelings for horses or against horses, whatever it is, you will have more than enough opportunity to be able to do it. You'll be able to do that on August the 14th. So that's our second reading. So that's the deal, okay? And we reduced your millage rate. Very happy and excited about that. We reduced your millage rate yesterday. Your Savannah City Council, I think we are the only municipality in the county that had reduced the millage rate. Hey, Frank. Hey, you know what? I mean, Frank, I need to talk with you, man, because I want something like that in Savannah. I can't take all those kids up to Hinesville, but I would love to have some MMA and boxing training in Savannah. We used to have it at Gerald's Gym. We don't have it anymore. When I was growing up, we had the PAL boxing. We had boxing for the PAL program, and that's kind of gone away. So I'm looking forward to trying to do something. Boxing creates discipline, believe it or not. The more kids box, the less they got into fights. Ms. Sam's after-school programs for children over 12, yes, go to the front porch. The front porch in the United Way have a bunch of programs that are available for people in that age range, okay? So I talked about the mall, we talked about shootings and children, we talked about the horses, we talked about reducing. All right, Frank. All right, so Frank, you know what Gerald's used to do, and I want us to provide boxing opportunities for our young people in Savannah who need that discipline. They need that discipline. They have to work out some of their frustration and anger, and I get it. Sometimes you have frustration, but it has to be properly channeled. I used to get into a bunch of fights until I learned karate. When I learned karate, you would think I would fight more. Actually, I fought a lot less because karate teaches discipline, and I just got into a lot less fights. So, it was crazy, but that's what happened. Yeah, thank you. And that's why it's always good to have your good side person sitting. Love out to one of our Primac livers, Judge Tammy Stokes. Judge Tammy Stokes lost her husband yesterday, Dr. Larry Stokes. Y'all know Judge Tammy. Everybody loves Judge Tammy. She is an active Friday Night Liver, so we're sending out love for Judge Tammy Stokes, okay? Robert, what happened to the Summer Youth Job Program? That used to be actually, through federal money. And if you know, the Joint Training Partnership Act, JTPA, all those funds have gone away, and those federal funds are being cut more and more and more. But I used to get those jobs too when I was a great opportunity. So anyway, so that's what's on my mind. I'm gonna have to bounce out in a minute, but I just want you all to know how important you are to me. Certainly, we thank you all so much. I cannot let a week go by. I could not break what we have started. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. And so I wanted to congratulate all of us. This was week number 277. 277 weeks. 277 straight weeks. 1,939 days. Good to see you, Deborah. 1,939 days. 5 years, 3 months. Every single Friday night, we've been together. 63 months, 21 days, we have been together. And I want you to know how much I appreciate all of you. Mark Stevens, good to see you. Again, we do it and we do it together. So I'm going to go ahead and bounce out. So I did Friday afternoon live, so I don't have to do Friday night live. I'm going to be outside for a minute. So I just needed to make sure I checked in with all my beautiful people. And we appreciate all of you, appreciate who you are, we appreciate what you do. As always, we thank you for being Savannah Strong. Have a great evening, have a great weekend. Peace and deuces. Actually, I'm going to see Beyonce. Stacey, I'm going to be grown. I'm going to be grown. I'm going to be grown and be outside. Hey, Lily Reddick. And so when folks come over Friday night, let them know we already did Friday evening. All right? I got to go. Thank you.